It's Michael Rogers. Welcome to BodyWorkBoxing. And I'm going to spare all, I was going to call this episode earmuffs. But I'm not even going to really, I'm not going to go there. You know, if something happened to slip out here or there, forgive me. Pardon, how they say, pardon on me. But, you know, I find it real crazy, you know, because Devin, I'm not going to call him Devin Miles Haney, I'm going to call him Devin Terms Haney. Because it's a whole community of folks, there's a whole army of folks. I've never seen America's top unarmed security jump out so fast on a potential fight.
When I was a casual, I thought as a casual, I spoke like a casual, and I looked at boxing like a casual. But when I became a hardcore, I put away all those casual things. This is Michael Rogers, and welcome to BodyWorkBoxing.
I never seen all these roadblocks. I never heard of such shenanigans. All because Devin Haney jumped out there. He says he talks shit about Mr. Gary Russell getting beat by a bum. So little bruh said, hey, you know, it's only $5. Oh no, we're not talking about footlongs, dog. We talking about 5 pounds of difference. I've never heard so many roadblocks. So now we gotta qualify call outs. Cause I'm in the chats and I'm just trying to be a real fan. And I don't lie to you guys. I don't lie to you guys. I tell you, I don't cater my shit to no casual. I cater mine to the hardcore, the people who really know. But you have other channels out here talking about, oh yeah, you know, ours cater to the casuals. We can tell. Cause y'all sprinkle a whole bunch of shit and y'all move a whole bunch of things, you know what I'm saying? But you know what the danger is with being part of the biggest boxing community on YouTube? You know what the problem is? They'll have your back. But the minute you say one thing wrong, they're gonna cut you off. So that's my warning to Mr. Devin Haney. You be thinking everybody riding for you and all this and that, you know what I'm saying, and how they got your back and they're gonna be there forever. Like Andre 3000, forever? Forever? No. Soon as you get your motherfucking skull cracked, guess what they gonna do? Oh, well, they gonna talk about you. They gonna talk about you bad. But it's people like me. I might not be the biggest fan, but I give you the best advice. And I be trying to tell you, you know what I'm saying? Don't be humble. Don't tread lightly. Talk your shit. But you gotta be real at the end of the day. And what's always a thorn in my side, because I grew up in Landover, Maryland. You know what? That's damn near on a bike. You can damn near ride a bike over the Capitol Heights. You can, you know what I'm saying? That's a small area. That DMV, that area where I grew up in, it's a hop, skip, and a jump. I grew up on Southern Avenue. Well, on one side of the street you was in Maryland, the other side of the street you in DC. It's all the same to us. I just happen to live in Baltimore now, somewhere where I never thought I was gonna live. But one thing about us, we real. We are real. We gonna keep it all the way funky with you, however you want to call it. And that's all we do. But you gotta be real. And the thorn on my side is that every time Gary Russell came up, they would always shit on that man and say that they always synonymous. They would leave his name synonymous with inactivity, knowing that he's one of the most duck boxers in the game, if not the most duck boxers in the game. But they try to tell me that a man that punched Terrence Bud Crawford, Arguably #1 pound for pound. This man punched this man in the face, but he was scared to fight Devin Haney. But you know what's worse than a straight up lie? It's an omitted lie. And that's the fact that they always bring up, oh, he was going to give him his highest payday, 3-4 times his payday. I don't even be trying to get into all that, but what they fail to mention is that they wanted to give Gary, a 3-fight deal. So it wasn't just his highest payday to fight Devin, which would have been attractive. Knowing he probably would have stopped Devin, for real. But you thinking a man gonna turn down that kind of money, that kind of bread, fight once a year? That looked like a lick to me, to fight Devin, the one who they say need Blu-ray.
Let that bitch breathe.
Come on, man, that looked like a lick. So you mean to tell me, okay, it was gonna be 1.5. And then when I rock his ass in this career, you know what I'm saying, and embarrass this man, you gonna give me a whole nother 0.5? So for a total of $2 million, I just gotta, because I only fight once a year, right? I only fight once a year. So I'm gonna turn down $2 million to crack this dude whose biggest victory I already beat in JoJo Diaz. But my friend, you failed to mention one of the biggest things. It wasn't just a 1-fight deal. It was a 3-fight deal. And so, Devin, the terms Haney was supposed to be the remedy for the inactivity. That's not that man's problem. He wanted a one-off. I just want to hit and run. That's all I want to do. I don't want to be obligated. I don't want to be tied down. I don't fuck with Eddie Hearn. And if you know anything about the great Kaiser Soze or PBC, like you don't get down like that. Oh. But when Bob Arum was saying, hey, he wanted Dev to come over on a multi-fight deal, was the black man. See, y'all pull that black man shit all the time when it's to your convenience. But I digress. These channels are full of hypocrisy. It took 5 pounds. You know why? Because I remember, I think his name is Jose Valenzuela. Can't say his name right. He called out Devin Haney immediately after his fight. We didn't get this kind of reaction. Guess who else? Frank Martin just fought. And in the build-up, I'm like, damn, do they really support Errol Spence and his people? Because I had one of the only videos out about Frank Martin leading up to the fight, but then the day before they do a video, and then they do a little recap about it, but they never really talk about Frank Martin. He also called Devin Haney out. Oh, but when GaryAntuanne called out Devin Haney, a whole motherfucking army come out. A whole army. Oh, that fight's never going to happen. It's Mission Impossible. They mixing up PBC and TMT. Floyd said he's synonymous with PBC. Tank is managed by Al Heyman. TMT is his promotional company. That ain't got shit to do with PBC. I ain't never heard so many lawyers. A motherfucker from the penitentiary turned into a whole motherfucking lawyer. Another motherfucker who I thought always wanted the best to fight the best. It's just shenanigans, and I don't know why they want to talk about it. It's just a distraction. This man didn't say nothing about trying to railroad or get this man trained off the tracks from getting this undisputed. He said, oh, when you come up to 140, holla at your boy. But we get top unarmed security. We get one of my channels that I rock with him. It's just mainly with this guy, and it's maybe 2 guys that I don't rock with him. I just turn that shit off whenever I hear him talk about it, because they get emotional. They bend over and they spread their cheeks for this dude. So I get off. But I heard this man say, what's all this animosity towards Devin Haney? I'm like, God damn. Are you squeezing your nipple? Like, What are you doing, man? Like we talk. I thought we was. Oh, we're not really talking about boxing. We're not really talking about the best fighting the best. Cause now it's they're building GaryAntuanne and he's just clout chasing. Never mind that ass whooping that they're gonna put on Devin Haney when he move up. It's 5 pounds. Oh. But when Devin was calling out Mikey Garcia and Robert Easter, and when him and Charlo was on the phone, when they was on video chatting, and Jamal Charlo, mentioned Regis Progress, it got kind of quiet. Like, yeah, I'll come up there. It got kind of quiet, though. It got kind of quiet. 5 pounds. 5 pounds activated a whole military. You got a whole military. I thought this dude was a boxer. And now everybody got to be, once again, we monkeys again. Just the other day, he was on your best behavior apologizing for calling people monkeys. I remember when a female, a notable female, got her own channel now. I remember when the subject of Tank and Devin came up. She said, oh, no, not right now. You know, Devin's my baby. You know he's my baby, but no, I don't want to see him fight Tank. You know, it's just not going to end well. They asked Tank about the top guys and fighting the top guys, and Tank said, oh, who's the top guys? Who are the top guys? Who are you talking about? Oh, so they fighting the best? You talking about them? They got pissed off when he said that. They turned cold, so all of a sudden, overnight now, Devin is the baddest man on the planet. Stop that bullshit. But it's always exceptions. So I remember when Charlo got the jaw jacket with David Benavidez. Oh, he's ducking. Oh. I remember hearing the boxing voice when they was actually just a couple months ago, they were saying Bud should move up and fight Demetrius Andre. Saying that he was right for the picking. That's okay. We were just talking about Canelo moving up to 190 to fight a cruiserweight. That's okay. A guy that's 5 pounds heavier than Devin Haney. Say, all right, well, come see me. Oh, that's never going to happen. Y'all on some monkey shit. Like, why are y'all even going to get distracted? No. The man said, hey, go get the Undisputed. Just come see me when you get the 140. Oh, now it's, if you have a belt, and I don't understand why it just doesn't make sense. And why is he trying to clout chase and I, me, my? Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Me, myself, and Irene? Oh, because you did a video about somebody? Now they don't got a right to call nobody out? But I'm in chats every day and I get a motherfucking migraine every time because, truth be told, the resume don't match up to all the trash talking. The damage done inside the ring don't match up to all the clout, all the attention, all the glamour. It don't. But the minute you say something about this guy Devin, you activate a whole motherfucking military. I don't understand. Oh, because it's not really about boxing. So people like myself that cater to hardcores who's really all about boxing, not trying to be the Wendy Williams show, like we got a problem now because we want to see that fight. Because Devin's a masterclass boxer. He box circles around everybody. They say he better than Shakur and Devin Haney. Gary Russell was Mr. Cap and Tank don't want none and Floyd is protecting Tank. Like, who would it look like they getting protected? Fighting on the zone. I'm not gonna get into the whole Eddie Hearn thing. Cause it's really two Eddies running around. It's really two Eddies running around out here in these boxing streets. Cause he's a snake. When it comes to the shit that he did with Joshua and Wilder, he's a snake. When it comes to the shit behind Dillian White, he's a snake. Oh, but he wasn't a snake when it came to Mr. Gary Russell. Oh, I guess y'all don't be thinking some of us follow that close. But we watching. We just know bullshit when we see him. You can't sell us bullshit. We know the prices, homie. So y'all can activate your military, your silitary, whatever the fuck. You want to change up all that energy. I thought it was best fight the best. Now that's Mission Impossible, and if he has a belt, and it's no. He said I'll whoop your ass when you get up here. What else need to be said? Make the fight. Don't confuse TMT with PBC. Don't confuse, the highest money or the highest pay that you could have made with a 3-fight deal. But a 3-fight deal with another promoter ain't good for you. But then you supposed to be the one to grant it, and that's what really stopped. That's what really stopped the deal, man. Just stop shitting on Gary, man. Just take if you a masterclass boxer, go up 5 pounds after you get done at 135. Cause now it's cause the man already said he was gonna move. Now it's he got more ass to whoop down at 135. And if he chooses to fight GaryAntuanne, then well, all this bullshit, man. Y'all not about the best fighting the best. Y'all not about boxing. Y'all to the casual fans who just gonna send in money and donate and do all this other shit. Some of us just about that boxing. That's not changing the standard. Cause Charlo was capped when he was talking to David Benavidez and he didn't move up. Now he getting ready to move up to fight Canelo, and now it's he couldn't fight David Benavidez. Y'all just change goalposts however y'all see fit, and it's disgusting, man. Because you know what? I don't look forward to Devin Haney saying something that y'all don't like, but I kind of do, because it's gonna show y'all true colors. Cause y'all do this with everybody. Y'all cock gobble all the time. When you with them, they gonna ride. They gonna ride. They gonna roast. Let you say one thing wrong. Look at what they doing to Floyd. Look how many videos they do about Floyd. Look how many videos they do about PBC. Look how they treat Regis after one loss. Look how they treated Gary. They said Gary created a superhero in Mark Maxeo because he told you he had an injury and still fought like a warrior. But Deontay Wilder got his ass knocked out, and he was a warrior. See the change? And Gary and Wilder is cool. But Gary was a sucker for going in with an injury and fighting. Now they trying to shit on AJ. They trying to shit on AJ for step aside money. AJ came on and said, I ain't take the step aside money. Whether he will or won't, they shitting on him. Doing all kind of videos of, man, he's a bitch. He's not going to do this. He's not going to do that. Look at what Wilder did. Wilder got a new trainer, went back in there and got his ass knocked out. AJ looked at that shit and said, you know what? I might have to step aside. I might have to fight somebody else to see this new training I got. See if that shit gonna pan out for me. But they shitting on him, which is another black man. So y'all play that black man shit all y'all want. It take 5 motherfucking pounds to activate the military. You heard it first here. Body work.
Alright, I believe you. But my tummy don't. Get down on your knees and tell me you love me.
My word, and I do what I do. He knows what I'm about to tell him right now. It's Mr. Keep running your mouth. That's what I do.
I just feel like I'm the champ, and at the end of the day, I'm just a fighting motherfucker. It doesn't matter. Inside, outside, I can just fight. So I just feel like if it gets down to the wire, and we gotta lock it up, I'm out on top.
Hey, look, as you can see how I'm looking, I stay solid. I'm always solid. I stay fuck solid up, man. You know what I'm saying? To the fans and all that.
You jump outside the ring in the fighter, like I said before, ain't no safety on the clock, so